So some of you may have heard that Matt Murray has been placed on waivers. And today is a great day for all you Matt Murray haters out there. You guys are probably all celebrating, all throwing a party, celebrating the fact that Matt Murray, if he does clear waivers, will be going down to Belleville. Now, I just want to say this. Matt Murray, has he been great for Ottawa and stealing them games this year? No, I definitely wouldn't classify him as that. I think he's been shaky. He has had his moments where he's looked very good too. Let's be honest, he hasn't been Mike Condon waivers type of bad. We all know Mike Condon, former Ottawa Senators goalie, was really bad in the month of October 3 years ago. He was ultimately placed on waivers. The last scene we ever saw of him was when Derek Stepan shot the puck from his own blue line, a clearing attempt onto Mike Condon, and the puck went in, and that was kind of all she wrote for Mike Condon's career, at least for his NHL career anyways. And for people who think Matt Murray deserves to be on waivers, I totally disagree with them. I think they're probably just big-time Matt Murray haters. Obviously, he's probably brought some of that hate onto himself because he hasn't played well. Like I said, he hasn't played waivers type of bad. So you look at the game in San Jose the other night. The Sens lose 6-3 to the Sharks. Murray, he gives up 4 goals. He looked okay. I didn't think he looked great, but he didn't look really bad either. First goal, the Matt Nieto goal. I don't know what Sens fans want him to do there. I mean, that's a perfect shot posting in. That's on the players for letting Nieto walk right into a high-danger scoring area, which, by the way, the Sens do a lot of, letting their opponents walk to high-danger scoring areas. The second period goal by Thomas Hertl, I think it's a great shot by him. Lassie Thompson, as good as he's been up here in the NHL so far, probably shouldn't pinch there. Probably shouldn't let a guy who shoots the puck well like Thomas Hertl walk in almost on a one-on-one with your goalie. The third goal of the night there, the Nick Bonino goal, you could definitely blame Murray on. Even though it was a shot from a high-danger area, he probably should have stopped it. It did leak through him. That's on Matt Murray. The Timo Meier goal, again, is just blown coverage by Ottawa. Meier, another guy who shoots the puck well, left all alone in the high slot, not in the low slot, but still the high slot, mid-slot kind of. If anything tops of the circles down, if you're in the middle of the ice especially, is a dangerous shot in my opinion. I think most of you would agree with me on that too. Now I just want to touch on DJ Smith and Pierre Dorion for a bit. As we all know, after that San Jose game, DJ Smith calls out his goalie, Matt Murray, saying, we need someone to grab the net here and steal us a game. This move of putting Matt Murray on waivers screams scapegoat move to me, because Pierre Dorion and DJ Smith, they know very well they have failed miserably so far in their tenures here in Ottawa, and I really think they're looking for a scapegoat, someone to blame this on. So what better person to do it than our then starting goalie now at this point, Matt Murray. Like I said earlier in the video, and I'll reiterate this again, Matt Murray, yes, he has not been great this year, but he has not been waivers type of bad. Come on. To just put this guy on waivers, to give up on him for essentially a bad few games that he's had. When you look at it, the Chicago game, yeah, he wasn't great there. The Tampa Bay game, I thought he was just okay. I thought maybe he could have made an extra save there or whatever. The Boston game where they lost 3-2, when the Sens really started with their big COVID issues, I mean, that game could have been like 8-2 for Boston if it wasn't for Matt Murray. And then he lets in one bad goal against the San Jose Sharks, and the guy is gone. He's on waivers. I mean, now, if he does clear waivers, I mean, there's no telling that he won't come back maybe at some point in this season and play for the big club once again. Who knows? We'll have to see. But I really think deep down inside, Pierre Dorion and DJ Smith know that their style of play that they want their team to play is not getting it done, being this big, heavy, ground and pound type of team. It's not working for Ottawa. Change it up, become a speed and skill team. I mean, I know a lot of people laugh at Toronto because of what happens to them in the playoffs. I really think the Leafs are going to win at least a series this year. Look at how good they're playing with speed and skill, and they're nowhere near the top of the league in fighting majors. Carolina, they don't fight a bunch either. I mean, look at how good they are. Again, at the top of the league, I believe now, with Florida losing yesterday. I think this is just a move to hide their flawed strategy of how to build a team at the end of the day, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about that. And while Ottawa placed Matt Murray on waivers, they also made a waiver claim of their own, claiming Adam Gaudette from the Chicago Blackhawks. And Gaudette is an interesting player because he had a decent offensive season a couple of years ago in the 1920 campaign, where he put up 12 goals and 33 points. I don't think he's ever going to be a big point producer at the NHL level just because he is 25 years old. And when you're 25 years old and you're not a big point producer, you kind of are what you are, right? But he just needs to be a guy that can provide some offensive depth for the Sens, something they've kind of lacked this season. I mean, we always talk about how bad they are defensively, and rightfully so. But, you know, we also should be talking about how bad they are offensively. Right now, at the pace they're scoring at, they're on pace for 200 goals for. That would easily put them in the bottom 5 of the league by the end of the season. So there it is. Those are my thoughts on Matt Murray going on waivers. I honestly don't know what DJ Smith and Pierre Dorion expect from him to, like I said, you know, he hasn't been great, but what do they expect for a guy playing behind a defense that is absolutely atrocious? And when I talk about defense, I'm talking about their team system is absolutely atrocious. DJ Smith, this guy should probably be fired. I mean, if you want to keep him on and try and get a high draft pick till the end of the season there, I mean, by all means, go ahead. I think they should probably tank now, and that's something that I really didn't think we'd have to be talking about this season, even mentioning Shane Wright's name in Ottawa, but here we are mentioning his name now. But anyways, I am going to end this video off now. Please let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Also, please like and subscribe and share this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.